Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Yeah, yesterday I ended the live. I don't know what was going on. I kept asking individuals could they hear me and leave a comment, but I just I ended the video. So I don't know if YouTube. I don't know what, but it froze up. I kind of figured something was going on. It's that YouTube. Yeah. So what's going on with you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing either. Just decided. I said I'll do it again. You know, that's crazy. I didn't know it. I didn't know that yesterday. That the thing froze up. But I'm not gonna be on here long and stuff. It's a couple of things I wanted to. Well, I'm going to talk about. Um, Basically, see, I can see the live comments for a minute. Yeah, and the funny thing to me, what's funny about that, um, it's been a while since I did it. Uploaded or connected with this YouTube thing or whatever. It's been a long time, and that's crazy that I expect that. I guess they can pick up on certain things, and I guess they said, nah, he's not going to put this information out because YouTube allow of course their agents and um, others that promote celebrities, anything that's connected to different types of corporations, and of course the corny prank shows and the of course the same sex that they'll let individuals promote that, but when you get a different type of energy that's like on another level that's connected to certain things and know what's going on and experienced it and see through stuff, of course they're not going to like that. So but they'll let the conscious muppets or the clone-minded celebrities and individuals that's connected to the individuals that's connected to the cult groups, they allow them to do things and stuff. So they can do that, but I feel like they fear individuals like me. But you know how it goes. And there's probably like five or six individuals in here, but they're not gonna let them say anything. Now I don't even see your comments. Okay, I can see it. Go ahead, chat. You can see the comments. Go ahead and chat. True. Okay, I can see your comments now. But Other than that, you know, there's a lot of things that's going on. And like I said um, recently, before I decided to delete the video, um, I talked about stuff years ago and it's playing out now. And you have a lot of individuals out here just recycling, that Google knowledge. They're recycling it, and um, it's pretty much all over the place. Um, it's a lot of things get ready to go to another direction, and like I said, they're letting this generation do the Masonic rituals. They don't need their doubles or the celebrity Muppets anymore. And the golden years, it's gone. Pretty much, it's gone. So and there's like different types of holograms. And what I learned, like there's artificial holograms, and then you have individuals know how to project their frequencies or frequency in other dimensions and worlds. And I experienced that. So you can project your hologram in other worlds, and um, you can feel and touch and all of that. And what they're doing now is like I said, they're creating holograms and stuff. But it's the artificial holograms, it's the program holograms. And I feel like they're confusing individuals. They don't want individuals to get, connect within their water. And I'm talking about the DNA, the water within. It's on many levels. You're experiencing the past, present, and the future. And some, of course, they don't know that because a lot of individuals are connected to the physical. They're connected to the physical realm, and um, they're caught up into the characters and distractions. So, because at first, until I experienced certain things, I was like, and like I said years ago, I was like, well, certain individuals don't know if they're standing next to a hologram. And I learned there was like an artificial hologram, but you can project your like your frequency, your energy inside of the devices. Like I said a while ago, you're watching me. I'm projecting myself inside of this time machine. It's a low frequency time machine. That's what I call it. Because whenever you watch videos, you can fast forward and rewind, and it's basically a low budget time machine and stuff. And the same, you can do more than the gadgets that you use. And some people want to connect, they depend on the devices. And I feel like the devices, it traps your cells in on many levels. It can take over you if you allow it. That's the reason why now certain individuals are on another system. It's not the system that we grew up on back in the so-called um, golden years. It's a totally different system, and um, it, it's pretty much well, a lot of individuals are depending on the devices to communicate and stuff. And your physical body can do this, but individuals won't study their physical body because there's many distractions. There's cult groups, the politicians, and strangers. You could be sitting next to individuals, whether it's relatives or so-called friends. Pretty much, they could be carrying certain things to keep you from connecting with yourself. You know, that's the reason I don't really hang out with individuals. You know, I just pretty much stay to myself, um, because I'm. Some people don't. Certain individuals, they don't get it, man. You know, and I don't. Um, I avoid certain things. I talk about certain things, but when I see someone, certain individuals on a different type of frequency, I don't do all that debating and stuff. I share certain things, and then certain things you just be like, well, I put this out, but individuals, they're still stuck in on certain levels. They're still on the playground, pretty much. They're still playing on the playground. So you know they and a lot of individuals stay on the playground. They don't want to leave the playground. But like I said, we can communicate on many levels, and you know, with our physical body. You know, we're not supposed to depend on the devices and stuff. This and I like I said, I wonder if certain individuals could go like for 2 or 3 days without watching the devices, or how could I put it? I wonder if they could go without watching TV or social media for like 2 or 3 days. It'll probably freak certain individuals out because they'll probably experience certain things and see certain things on another level and get scared and want to get back to the distraction because you know there's other versions of us. There's other versions of us that's connected to other dimensions and stuff. Certain things are playing out in other worlds, and we can feel, well, some of us, I'm gonna say some of us, can feel the side effects. And and like I said, I experienced some of this stuff, so that's why I'm talking about this stuff. So um, well, it was 4, but now it dropped down to 2. Can you still hear me? Or y'all still in here, or did it freeze up again? Okay, all right, I appreciate that. But yeah, so um, and like I said, I was talking about yesterday. I was talking about how I came across a video. This was, I think, I want to say it was a while ago. It was basically a while. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it was. Yeah. But anywho, um, pretty much they want to destroy the previous programs, and I talked about this, but you know, I'm gonna let y'all know. Um, that's the reason why you see all of this stuff that's going on. Individuals what talking about abortions and crap, distractions and stuff, and you got individuals talking about it's my choice and stuff. And I said this a while ago. You know, a lot of individuals sign their souls to contracts. You know, or our relatives pretty much sign contracts whenever the birth certificate and said that, you know, basically that's a contract selling our souls to this system pretty much. And you know, they don't know what they're doing. You know, they're going by the program. So basically, like I said, the government, if they feel like you're not treating your child, and it's your child, but technically it's not because you gave your child to the government. So all my children. That's the way that they're looking at it. And, they're pretty much saying, hey, this is my child. If you're not going by the rules, then we'll take them away from you. And some people, certain individuals, will, you know, freak out and stuff. And like I said, the jobs and bills and all of that stuff, that's a distraction. That's nothing but a distraction. But, um, so like a lot of stuff, a lot of distractions going on. The the abortion crap, they're destroying religion. Of course, it's like they're switching it up. They're destroying religion, which that to me, I feel like that's a great thing because um, I always thought the book was a bunch of mess. Individuals took it to where they think that um, something is going to come back and save them, and you can't depend on individuals to save you. You're supposed to go on your journey and experience certain things, not follow other individuals in certain directions. But individuals, they don't think. And, just here, I watched a video, somebody pretty much kicking the Bible around, tearing up pages. And a lot of individuals, some of them got into their feelings. And, you know, um, like I said, like some years ago, it's a bunch of crap. And I even said the slave stories, that's a bunch of mess. The the You got individuals still caught into that frequency, that slavery frequency, and they're basically cursing their loved ones. You know, the more they keep projecting and promoting slavery, that's sending certain signals and that traps individuals on many levels. All shades well, basically this physical realm. If you in physical form and you don't know certain things, it can swallow you up. And of course, they use our shade, and I'm just gonna say the physical form because it's mostly our shade. They always put them into the illusion lights and distract them on many levels, and it's still going on now. It's still going on now, and um, of course, like I said about the schools years ago, they lied about everything pretty much. This whole system, it's jacked up. But individuals want to point the fingers, at the government, and I'm saying you can't really get mad at the government if you sign your sign contracts. You can't really get mad at the government. All you can do is just avoid certain things and find out who you are and connect with yourself, connect within yourself. Because a lot of and they want individuals to put the blame. Like Biden and the past present presidents, individuals are out here um, pretty much saying, "Oh, it's his fault" and stuff. They're the fall guy. They're not running anything. It's other planets that's running stuff over here. Some say other countries, but I say other planets running certain things. Some things, certain individuals, they're not, just because they got the physical suit on, doesn't mean that they're connected to the physical. They can pretty much disguise, they can blend in with us. They might look like us and sound like us, but some of them, they're not us. And some, they don't get it. They don't see it. I see it, but some, they just don't see it. And like I said, you have a lot of individuals, they're promoting other individuals' creation. They're promoting it, and um, they're recycling certain things and stuff. They're actually, you know, um, basically getting other individuals caught up in certain things, casting spells on many levels. So, okay, I'm gonna read some of those comments just for this reason. Well, yeah, I feel you on that one. Um, what's going on, Hippie Lion? It's been a minute. How are you? Yeah, it's been a minute. But yeah, I don't blame you for not having, some of you, like I read a comment, you want to bring, mixed energies and stuff because a lot of individuals mix energy and the energy connect to the physical form, and that's the whole point, so they can use them as batteries and stuff. Um, and I think it's messed up. I think it's messed up. And they're setting it up like that. That's the reason why you see them promoting the same sex. You see that a lot and stuff. You see them promoting that stuff, and I feel like um, they're they're basically they've been doing this for decades, pretty much. You know, been and like they're passing it through the different generations. But when the so-called so-called 1800s or whatever you want to call it, and like I said, there's other forms that's out in this world, but there's no such thing as aliens and all that crap. They want people to, I mean, they, of course, they're telling individuals that, but there's no aliens out there. That's a bunch of mess. That's just another distraction. But what I forgot. Well, it'll come to me. I ain't gonna say I forgot. It'll come to me. I was talking about something. Um, oh, oh, it'll, it'll come back. But let me see. Good. Oh yeah, I'm doing. Oh yeah, I'm awesome. Thanks, Hippie Lion. I'm awesome. I'm glad you're doing. I'm glad you're doing well and stuff. Yeah, it's been a minute since. Yeah, but I'm glad you're doing awesome. But the yeah, oh yeah, pretty much they're doing. They've been doing these rituals and stuff. You got sick, twisted individuals that mess with children, of course. This whole system, they're doing trifling things, and this stuff been going on for decades, incest, and all of that crazy mess. And so now they're basically this generation is, and some of them, not all of them, because you have some that's not on that. Just like it is all depends who it is. Certain individuals, whether it doesn't matter what the age is. Let's just put it out there. But it's certain generations, pretty much carry. They're doing the rituals that the Masonic Shriners. I can go on, and the cult groups like the Christians and all of that. They're shady. They all do sick, twisted stuff, and they do rituals, and that's going on. So whenever you hear certain things on the news, they say, "Oh, such and such thing got touched," or they're doing the shame rituals, or they're doing this and that. They've been doing this for decades. This is nothing new. But individuals act like they're shocked. They act like they're exposing certain things. They're not exposing certain things. They're just trapping individuals on many levels. They're trapping them and setting them up. So some of them will pick up on that frequency. If they're connected to certain things, some of them will pick up on that frequency, and certain characters will latch on to certain individuals. And some, they don't see that. Oh, I appreciate that. You're saying you could listen to me forever. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah, so like I said, you can get you. It's best for you to connect within your water and stuff, and some like I said, they want to follow the herd pretty much. They want to follow the herd, and and they're certain individuals see they experimenting. They're still experimenting on certain, like on a physical form, but there's other things around you you can't see. They're still experimenting on certain stuff. They practice it, like so-called certain dimensions and certain numbers. Individuals, the unknown practice that stuff, and whenever they practice that, um, pretty much they're like been there and done that. Like I was saying yesterday about how this generation are doing what celebrities did in the golden years with of course, the cooking show, the MTV, the Real World, and the shows that there was promote Girls Gone Wild and stuff. So this generation, they're doing the rituals that's been going on. It's pretty much they're recycling it. It's coming in different forms, but they're recycling it and stuff. So, a lot of people like, oh, they're trifling, they're doing this and that. They just kept it hidden. So now they're just pretty much exposing certain things, putting out stuff, but still, it's like they're putting out the programs. The programs shapeshift on many levels, like I said, to trap individuals. So you see, and they see the corny prank shows, like the punk. So now you got individuals out there, and like I said, I'm surprised. Like some of them probably did get snatched up, but they didn't show it. But it's not a prank. It's stupid, and I see certain things, and I'm like, and some of it's scripted. You have some of this stuff that's scripted, but individuals already practice that. They're like, so the unknown, they're somewhere else. They're on another level, so they allow y'all, most of the individuals, like I said, the devices that we're on, it's been played out. They already tested and experiment with all of that, and they use the devices against you on many levels. Like I said, just because you're in the physical form, you can do more without the devices. You can communicate with your loved ones that you lost in another dimension, or you could connect with them through like different types of portals and stuff like that. Sometimes they can connect with you, or you can connect with them. It all depends what type of frequency that you're on. Oh, the podcast. Yeah, I need to work on that for real. And I will definitely get back to you on that. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a podcast. Yeah, you should do it. Yeah, um, I just gotta yeah, figure out certain things how I want to set it up. But yeah, I definitely would love to do that. I know I keep talking, but about it, but yeah, I will. But yeah, so just don't get y'all. Just I mean, I just want to tell y'all, just don't get caught up in the distractions and stuff. It's hard. It's hard, but certain things you just gotta look at it and just pretty much just just be like, just keep on moving. Keep on shifting and moving. Certain things, it's just not worth it. You know. Um, and like I said, you got a lot of individuals out here. Like, for example, I watch a certain video, and the fake truthers, they're out here. They want to promote and scare people, tell individuals, oh, it's not going to be any more food and all of that stuff. And I'm like, so what? You know, like individuals, there's no such thing as death, but individuals out here, they fear it. They're so connected to the physical. Yeah, you know, they don't know if they shift. Like whenever you go to sleep, you shift on many levels. There, and I said this some years ago. If you was to go out in your sleep, how would you know? How would you know? You know, certain, you know, they say death or die or something in your sleep. How would you actually really know? You know, there's no such thing. But um, a lot of individuals are so deep and connected to the physical realm. Um, they're comfortable with it. They're comfortable with it. They're comfortable with connecting to the certain. I mean, connecting to certain rituals. They're comfortable with that. You know, there's the corny holidays, and then you have relatives, and I think it's messed up on so many levels. You don't hear from them at all, not unless it's a, a so-called death. You hear from a relative if it's a death or a holiday. They call and basically be like, "Oh, happy holiday," and they don't know the meaning or know what's going on. You know, it's a certain type of ritual, but I don't go by that Google knowledge. You know, individuals want to say, "Oh, well, Easter this and that." It's a lot of subliminals. You got to see it for yourself. I feel like you can't go by the Google knowledge. This, like, and a lot of individuals always talking about they want to research. Research what? This stuff ain't meant for us. We're not even supposed to connect to this so-called language. This language, it's programmed, it's artificial DNA, and I feel like a lot of individuals pretty much set themselves up, and you know we're not, like I said, we're not supposed to connect with this stuff. But of course, well, I researched this, I researched that. I'm like, okay, how do you know if it's true or false? But there's no such thing as true or false. You're going by what others put out there. You're going by other individuals' creation. Their words that they you know, the unknown put together. They're not going to actually tell you what's really going on. But you have individuals say, well, they did this and they did that. But like I said, all code groups do shady stuff. You got individuals, uh, they're murderers, thieves, and you know, predators. Like I said, whether it's Christians, Masons, Shriners, any type of cult, like I consider them as cult group politicians, individuals that's connected to the court system. They're shady. This stuff is just for them so they can escape and get out certain things. This stuff ain't for us. There's something so they can use that and then experiment. You know, that's the reason why they created jail. You know, there's a lot of innocent individuals that's locked up just because they don't know the so-called law. They don't know the law and they think the lawyers is going to get them out, but the lawyers, they're connected to the system. If you know certain things, and I could, like, you know, I could do a video and tell y'all how y'all could beat the system. But I guarantee you they would shut it down because they wouldn't want y'all to know certain information. Whenever you hit them courtrooms and stuff like that, you're confessing. You're basically, you know, you don't even have to do anything. So they create all of these stupid laws and the legalese and all of that stuff. The unknown set that up to trap individuals, and like I said, certain individuals pretty much get set up and they go to jail, but they're experimenting on individuals that's in jail. They create criminals. They create the predators, and some of them recycle and you know and connect with certain generations. It's pretty much all over the place. What's going on, Live Love Freely? How are you? Yeah, I've been disconnecting from a lot, from distractions, so much stuff going on. I feel you, hippie line. Yeah, you pretty much, yes. It's too much going on, and a lot of individuals are stressing and stuff there. Like I feel like like I said, the gas prices and all of that stuff, and the cost of living and all of that stuff that's going up. That's another distraction to add more stress. Um, I don't depend on this system. Yeah, I use their equipment and stuff, but I'm more than that. That's the way I look at it. I'm more than that. It's it's all about surviving. But I feel like I'm deeper than the physical. So I can disconnect on many levels, but individuals depend on the system. They depend on it and then turn around and want to blame it at the same time. I'm like, how you gonna do that? Like certain individuals depend on it and then cry about it. Oh well, the government or the president doing this and that. And like I said, individuals sign contract, and you shouldn't depend on the system. And depend on individuals depend on all of that stuff. Um, I just don't get caught up into that stuff. I'm good. How have you been? Oh, awesome. Thanks for asking. Live Love Freely. If you watch a couple of FR family himself and watching how it just happened on your channel. Happy to see this is a spiritual. Oh no, I'm not. I'm on my journey. I'm not waking up. Like waking up. Like I feel like individuals wake up to the illusion. I rather sleep. Do you feel my signals? I rather sleep and travel. Individuals wake up to the program. The physical form waking up to the program. And you have a lot of individuals out there, and I don't want you to think I'm bashing you or anything. I'm not. But you have individuals they love saying the word woke. I'm woke and stuff. Yes, you're woke to the programs and distractions. I'm on a journey, and I'm sleeping and traveling. I'm sleeping and traveling. That's what I'm doing. There's a reason why they have these fake agents. Thinking they're basically promoting other programs. They want individuals to think that they want to say, yeah, you're woke. Some certain individuals speak well and stuff. They speak well, but they're at the same time they're programming and putting individuals in hypnotic spells. So that word woke or wake, I'm not. I'm definitely not that. And it could be, like I said, it could be on many levels. The wake. I put out a video years ago, but I appreciate you tuning in, though. Thank you for that, for tuning in. Oh, I appreciate that. Shauna, it keep going in and out. Like I see, like I could read some of y'all's comments, but it goes in and out. But thank you so much. But yeah, so do y'all have anything y'all want to talk about? You know, or any questions? I appreciate y'all tuning in, by the way. I really appreciate that. But yeah, there's I know y'all probably heard about the um, what is it, megaverse, the megaverse or something, and um, basically they're copying, your DNA and basically copying and pasting your souls to this I call it artificial worlds, artificial dimension, and stuff inside this machine. There, and I talked about this years ago, but that's what's going on and stuff. And whenever basically they can pick up on they can pick up on basically your signals, your brain waves and stuff. Um, like I said, if you like, for example, and I said this some years ago about how um, you can you can sit back and you can think about a movie or something. Then next thing you know, you'll see that pop up in the ad, or you can think about a certain type of food, and that will pop up in the ad. So, um, but it's going to be on another level, and basically the um, the signals from the power lines, pretty much, that's what's making individuals sick. They're experimenting on individuals. Um, I know y'all probably watch videos about birds falling out of the sky and fish dropping and stuff. Individuals test certain things out on animals, and and they had to use a certain thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I, and I think that's messed up. But the media can talk about certain things, but when you break it down and talk about, y'all know the big thing that happened in 2020, that crap, that setup stuff. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Individuals, probably, going to start questioning certain things. Say, well, how come there are so many deaths and stuff? And like I said, there are certain weapons that test out on the physical body, and it's destroying certain individuals' immune system. It's destroying it on many levels and stuff. And if you don't take care of yourself, and if you're not on certain levels, if you're not communicating with your cells and your immune system and your physical body, you're more than the crap that they give to you. Yeah, we use it, but you have to be more than that. But at the same time, that it all depends what type of DNA you have, and certain machines are wiping out individuals on many levels. Like I said, they tested on the animals and stuff. So and so now they're, like I said, they're pretty much um, with the photos and stuff they can pick up. And that's the reason why I haven't really been. I post other things sometimes when I get on social media, and I even said I was gonna probably, I don't know, I'll probably leave up a couple of photos, but I don't really post pictures of myself anymore like that, because, um, they're pretty much, that's the reason why, not to switch it up, but I want to say this, because like later on, I will be like, damn, I meant to tell him this. But whenever you get on, on social media, you notice they always say the memory and stuff, your memories, it could be like so-called 5 years ago or something. And basically the devices, they're studying you. It's, like I said, it's all experiment, but they're studying you and stuff. And some of your memories can play tricks with you. They can use that against you on many levels. They can mess with you in other worlds and stuff on many levels. So That's the reason why, like I said, with the devices and stuff, um, with the hearts, whenever you hit the like button, like certain things, like the certain devices that's connected to your heart and your thumb. That's the reason why, you see them giving the thumbs up. It's a lot of things that's going on with the hands and the heart. And there are certain levels, and I don't want to get all deep into it. I probably will do a video, but I know certain things, and that's the reason why they put it. Like I said, they put it on the devices and stuff. With the whenever you like something on social media, you always get a heart and certain emojis and stuff. That's the reason why there are certain emojis. The emojis pretty much letting the computer know. It's like I'm almost taking a quiz. Whenever you go for an interview, back in the day, they ask you, "Hey, will you rob the store?" They ask like stupid questions like that. Say, "How would you?" You got to check the boxes and stuff because they want to know what type of individuals, what creation that they're dealing with. They're not thinking like that, but you know, um, whenever you go for a job interview and stuff, you sign certain contracts and stuff. But at the same time, that's what the devices. That's what they're doing. They're mimicking your DNA. They're studying it, and they're using it at the same time. And sometimes I know some of y'all feel like you're drained and stuff, and you're like, "Dag, I'm tired. I'm drained. I slept great, but I'm so drained." It's the devices. It's on another level. It's taking certain things from you. So you have to be aware within yourself. You have to be aware. You have to know what's going on. It's basically you pretty much have to shift and move, and you probably have to battle with certain things to shake certain things off to to avoid certain things. Connect with other versions of yourself. There's other versions of yourself that you can study as well. You probably can see it in other worlds. I know this because I experienced certain things. So, that's why I'm sharing this with y'all. And but the device, like, it's on another level and stuff. And it's, and pretty much they want to get, they're creating another different type of being as well. They're experimenting that, and they're going to transfer the conscious into that and stuff. That's the reason why they're destroying a lot of things, so it won't be in a memory because it will mess with that frequency and stuff. And then, certain individuals will experience that. They'll be like, "Well, wait a minute. I feel this," you know, um, they might tap into something totally different. So the individuals like, we got to get rid of this the previous program. We got to get that out of there. We got to switch it up. It's going to be this. It's going to be the same thing, but it's going to be like on another level. We got to switch it up. Oh yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, and certain animals, they're not even animals. And some, I'm glad you put that on there. Yeah, certain animals, yeah, and like a lot of individuals think it's certain animals, but how come you see the same old animals? There's different, you know. I feel like there's other things. I ran across certain things, and I talked about this a while ago. I ran into, I think certain things, come in from other worlds and stuff. I seen one time I was driving, and I seen this weird, crazy looking bird. It looked exactly like a dinosaur or something. It was huge. It was brown. It didn't have no feathers or nothing. It was like a strange looking bird. That sucker was huge, and then it just vanished. It disappeared. Um, so some of these so-called animals, they're not really animals. And some people, certain individuals, They think, just because they see the birds and, even certain bugs, even certain bugs. Have y'all ever noticed whenever you go outside, um, you see these little type of bugs flying around in the sun, but it's not really bugs. And I said this a while ago. I think that it's the chemicals that's coming from the machines, like the planes and stuff. I think it's certain chemicals that latch on to you because how a long time ago, your when your loved ones, your relatives say, "Oh, you smell like outdoors," it's pretty much you smelling like the different types of chemicals. Because like trees and plants, they don't really have an odor to it. So how in the world you coming back smelling all weird? You can take a shower, cologne down or whatever, chemical cologne. I mean, I like cologne. I ain't gonna lie, I got a bunch of cologne, but um, you know, you go outside for like about 2 or 3 minutes, you'll come back out smelling like the the chemicals that's in the air. Yeah, it's basically individuals want to manipulate and control certain stuff. It's like we have to. I mean, well, we don't we don't have to, but the food is coming from different places, other countries, and like I said, we don't know what we eat. And I know we're eating like chemical stuff, and it's no telling what we eating. They could grind up humans, so-called humans, or I just rather say physical body because humans, that's a whole nother topic. Um, they could be grinding up physical bodies and stuff. There's no telling what's going on and stuff. Um, they're feeding you witchcraft food to mess with your water within your DNA, But that's the way I look at it. They don't want you to grow the food. Yeah, I know. I know that's crazy, and that's true. It's like that, exactly. But it's like I said, the unknown wants you to depend on them. They want you to depend on this system. They want you to depend on the system and stuff. So that's the reason why they create certain stuff to scare individuals. They create certain things, and so they can be like, "Oh yeah, I need the government," but at the same time, individuals sign certain contracts. You know, um, so it's like I said, I think it's pretty much messed up. Certain things, yeah, I'm like, that's messed up, you know. But at the same time, I just don't put my energy into it. I stay away from certain things and stuff because the stuff that's going on, it's already happened. It's already happened and stuff. Like I said, now you're connected to the past, present, and the future. You're definitely connected to that. So it's up to you to fix whatever you need to fix. The government, they're definitely not going to help you. Even certain relatives, they're not going to help you because they're connected to, like I said, the cult groups. They're not going to help you. You have to pretty much help yourself. You help yourself, you study yourself. The fake conscious Muppets and the Google knowledge clone minded individuals, they're not going to help you. They're going to just pretty much put you all in, certain dark quicksand. make you sink on many levels. You know, you can pretty much help yourself because there are so many weapons out there. There are so many weapons out there, on so many levels, and you have to, put your your shield, you know, your force field. You have to put your force field around you to block the weapons. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Do y'all have anything you want to ask or any questions? Um, I'm gonna get off of here. So if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and get it in. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and I'm glad to see y'all and stuff, especially Live Love Freely and Hippie Lion. They can tax and rise. That's also the tax thing. That's another distraction. That's a distraction. Because this whole system, it's a bunch of mess. The tax, that's something for you to stress out. What's the point of you, like the job thing and stuff? That's another distraction. That's the experiment. To experiment, it's a control thing. Just like the schools and the churches and all of that. It's pretty much, they're controlling you on many levels. So the tax thing, I just look at it like this is another distraction. Yep, it's all a distraction. Exactly. Live love freely. The election, I don't care about that mess at all. Um, like I said, it's all a distraction. Um, I don't pay attention to the. It's all rigged. It's they pick who they pick what Muppet they want in the office. So I don't really, I know what's going on, and I don't get mixed up with the election and all of that crap. I don't give a damn. It's not helping me. It's not helping y'all. It's like they created these jobs to distract us while they're getting wealth with our health and our souls. They gaining, they getting our DNA and all that stuff. They tricked individuals. Well, I ain't gonna say they're getting my DNA, but I'm on another level. But certain individuals, you know, uh, they're tricking them and they're using them. So whenever a lot of individuals go back and forth and argue, but like I said, this system it's not helping individuals because individuals are still working, the 9 to 5 and stuff, and they're not living in no and like your real the physical body, that's pretty much your home. The stuff that we're in, the houses and stuff, that's not our home, that's not our house, that's not us. Our home is within our physical body until we decide to leave it and move on to something totally different. Oh yeah, exactly. Live freely. But yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all. Any more questions? If not, like I said, I'm gonna probably get back into doing videos um, here soon. Um, because, like I said, now you got a lot of individuals kicking that Google knowledge, and I look at it, and some of it, I laugh at certain things, but I'm like, y'all getting that Google knowledge. They get that research and say, oh well, they did this and that. such and such robbed this country and they murdered this and that. They're murderers. This whole system, like I said, they're murderers, thieves, and pedophiles, and sick, twisted individuals. This has been going on for decades. You're not exposing anything. It's all in this, inside this dome, pretty much. Me too, Gene. I feel you on that. Yeah, I'm shocked. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm glad they're not. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, once again, I appreciate y'all, and like I said, if y'all want to show some love before I get off of here, you can. And I'm gonna get off of here, and like I said, I'm gonna at least do a video once every 2 weeks or something. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into it. I just been, relaxing and stuff. Oh yeah, it's been a minute. Oh, but I hope you feel better. I'll be looking out for them. Okay. I promise, hippie line, I will, whenever I do it, I will inbox you and live love freely and let y'all know when I'm gonna do the podcast or do the podcast thing. Yeah, I promise you. Yeah, I will. I'll get into that and stuff. Enjoy your evening. Thank you. I appreciate that. And me, I appreciate that. Shout out respect. Appreciate you. And I hate that, certain things. It's like I can say, bro, I can't. I can barely see it. It's so small. I can't. It's like certain things. Whoever said podcast trip, I appreciate you. And whoever said what 100, I appreciate you. It's like so little, I can't see it and stuff. But I'm just gonna say R. Shout out to R. It, certain words is like I can see certain words and certain words I can't. I'm like, what the heck? And it's not y'all. It's this internet thing. And it's funny because I can see what you write, but the certain names I can barely see it. There you go. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And you know, appreciate you. Live love freely. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely let y'all know about the podcast thing. Online shopping, low price trip. Oh, okay. Online shopping. Okay. What's going on? What's going on with you? Well, y'all have a great one. Clear.